This is what we're going to start with, though. This is a list that I found. I can't remember who it was. It was from the league dump, though. I don't remember the username, but it's playing a lot of some some new artifact based cards. So you have like Ezrim Agency Chief, which this is kind of your top end. There's only two copies, but what's sick about this is you have a little bit of mana ramp here in the form of Moonsnare Prototype. So if you can ramp this out to where you're playing it on turn 5 with a mana up, then you can just protect itself because you can sack an artifact to give it hexproof, vigilance, or lifelink. It's a 5/5 flyer that gives you 2 game objects, so really hard to kill. And then, I mean, this deck is really just all about making game objects, right? We have 4 Novice Inspector, 4 Spyglass Siren, 4 Blue Case that makes an artifact, Warden of the Inner Sky, Moonsnare Prototype, just like a ton of cheap stuff that makes game objects. Norn's Inquisitor makes 2 game objects. All of that stuff is pretty powerful with Warden because you're making a bunch of game objects. You're able to activate this multiple times at a turn. You have plenty of things to sacrifice to Reliquary, right? Novice, Case, and Siren all make a free game object. And then your 3 drops are 4 Cryptic Coat. This is kind of I haven't seen a lot of people playing 4 copies of this card, but I don't know. The more I play with this card, the more I realize kind of how busted it is. And I think that maybe more people should be trying this out, even just like in traditional Esper. This card's been absolutely sick the limited time that I've played with it so far. But yeah, basically it's like 3 mana for a 3/2 unblockable. The creature has ward 2, and then even if they kill the dude, this is a pretty common play. You just get the 5 mana, 2 to pick it up, 3 to replay it. It's just an endless stream of like 3/2 unblockables that are a little bit harder to kill. So that card's been absolutely insane for me. Couple of Zoetic Glyphs, only 3 copies. Just, the curve is a little bit higher. Like, you do have these at 4 and 5 as well, so you don't want to play too many 3 drops. And then 2 Tezzerets. This card's like, I don't know if I actually like this card that much. I might rather just have another copy of Glyph and maybe like 3rd Ezrim, maybe 4th Reliquary. But, I mean, it gives you a little bit of flexibility in terms of your top end. But yeah, it's makes it so the first activated ability of an artifact each turn costs 2 less, which means you can sack a clue for free, you can sack a map for free, all that kind of stuff. Draws 2, makes things 4/4s. It does some stuff with artifacts, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like this card that much. But yeah, Cryptic Code I've been super impressed with. Case, decent. I could take or leave it. I don't know if you want to play 4 copies, but it is nice to make more cheap game objects, again, for Warden and Reliquary, so that is kind of nice. Sideboards got mostly cards you've seen before. I guess a card that we haven't seen before is Sunder the Gateway, which is if your opponent's playing a lot of artifacts or enchantments, then it's basically disenchant that also makes a 2/2. Now, you might ask yourself, why is that better than playing something like Lauren of the Path? Well, that's because the permanent that you make is an artifact, right? And even in spots where they don't have an artifact or enchantment, you can still just make a 2/2. And also, it works nicely with this because makes an incubate token. So if you curve like play this on 2 and then you play this on 3, you can just flip this token and the token you got the turn before. A couple No Moralize, Archangel Elspeth. Elesh Norn's kind of the card that we're going for here against Convoke. Not sure I 100% like that, but it's really good. Elesh Norn is extremely powerful against decks that are going super wide because they, like, say they have 4 or 5 creatures and they attack you with 4 or 5 creatures, you get an Elesh Norn trigger for each individual source of damage. So it's very good against, like, Lethal Demolition, stuff like that. So that's kind of our anti-Convoke card. Since we really can't play, like, you can't play Lockdown in this deck, right? You have too many 1-drops. So can't play Lockdown, so we have to resort to other things against Convoke, so we'll see how that plays out. Tap lands. Yeah, still keep. Not a huge fan of tap lands, but I'll still keep this. A couple different ways we can play this. Kind of awkward that we have a white source and not a blue source, because I want to double spell with my blue cards. Okay, perfect. So just do blue cards in my casting. Probably Prototype Siren. Yeah, standard mana is not super duper great. I could pop the map token, but it's just kind of bad if they have cut down, and I'm pretty sure they do. Sentinel. Okay. So now we go tap this for a colorless. Make a blue, make a colorless, play coat, and then we can go reliquary, sack this, kill the sentinel. Coat online. Coat secured. Yeah, they've been posting. MTG Goldfish has been very good at posting same day results over the past like couple of weeks. What do we cloak? Good question. We cloaked a warden, just not bad. See, the problem with flipping up the cloak card early is it no longer has the ward 2, right? So it's like I kind of don't want to flip it for some reason. Bolt Snap Bolt, thank you for the gifted sub. For happy 50th. What's up, Snack Bar? Yeah, see, this is like kind of that weird position where I want to flip to get to use the Warden, but then they can just kill it with 1 mana with a cut down. Unless I can flip it and activate it twice, because then they can't cut it down, which I guess I could do, right? Could go like case, tap this for this Inquisitor. Yeah, I mean, I could also just go wide, but I kind of want to activate this Warden this turn. Can I activate it twice? No, I can't, right? Yeah, I can't activate it twice. Because I can go play pro... No. Flip. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Oh, I want to do that. Alright, I'll just kill Liliana. Can wait till they pay the ward, then flip. Well, it doesn't have... I can't do the Warden at instant speed. So, like, I could normally do that, where, like, they cast cut down, pay the 2, then I flip. But that doesn't really do that much, because I can't activate it on their turn, right? Warden's only sorcery speed. Okay, that's mildly annoying. Right, yeah, it's the same amount of power either way. Okay, we draw. Shelly. Okay, land for turn. Might be worth flipping now, though. I do have a lot of stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can do everything, right? Here we go. Cast this. And then I can go... I don't know if I have enough to pump 3 times, though. Wait, no. So 1, 2, 3. Target this. Make a 6/6. 6/9. And then I can go flip this up. 1, 2. Yeah, I can only activate it once. So we'll just hit for 9, I guess. Can maybe flip it up end of turn, potentially, depending on what they do. Yeah, so what's nice about Case of the Filch Falcon, too, is when you put it on an incubator token, it retains the counters from the incubator. So it had 2 from the incubate and then 4 from the case, which just gives you a 6/6 flyer, which is nice. Do I want to flip? Yeah, I guess I want to flip. I think I do. If they kill this, I could just reset the cloak this turn if I need to. But I can activate the Warden 3 times this turn. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3. You don't like the flip? I can activate it 3 times, right? I think I have enough. Okay. Should have floated mana, I guess. I could just replay the coat, though. It's not even that bad. Yeah, I guess that's true. Well, I already have one in my hand. I don't want that. So let's just go to combat, hit for 6, replay coat. have to hope they can't kill this token. They can, it's kind of dicey. Can manifest that one. Yeah, but I don't really want it, though, is the thing. I think I'd rather get a look at, like, manifesting an Ezreal would be kind of insane, right? Okay. So now we go here. Wait, no. I don't have to tap this to do it, right? So 1, 2, pick this up, replay it. Manifested a Siren. Not really what we're looking for. Kind of just want to draw another case. I want to find the case, a Tezzeret, or the Ezrim, one of those cards. Okay, draw off turn. I'll take another coat. It's not that bad. I'm at 12. Could have got the Warden in play. I only had 6 mana, right? Oh, yeah. I think I tapped one of the prototypes to activate the Warden. That was kind of stupid. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. I should not have used one of the prototypes to activate the Warden before combat. That was really dumb. Tisk tisk. Okay, so I guess we... Do we pick up the coat? Or do we just let it die? Because I know I can flip up the Siren. I'm just trying to think if I want to flip it. Like, would I rather have it in my hand? I don't think so. I think I just want the land. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just go flip this up. Let that go. We can deploy 2 cloaks. Not if I pick it up. If I pick it up, I don't have enough mana. Because I need to spend 2 to pick it up. Since if I pick it up, I don't get the land off Boseiju. So now we go 1, 2, 3, coat. We can go Warden, activate a couple times. We just need to find a way to clear Shieldred. Hit Anchorage. Okay. Go 1, 2, 3. A lot of game actions with this deck. Certainly don't want that. So we can go 1, 2, 3. I may not want to activate it again, though. Because if I activate it one more time, I guess I can hold back the Inquisitor to chump block. They fire up Cottage. Chump here, take 4, go to 8. Draw step, go to 6. It's a little dicey, right, if I activate it one more time. I guess I can hold back the Warden to brick the Cottage. And then just hope they don't find a removal spell for Warden. This is kind of tough. I wish I just had one more artifact. So I can hold back one more blocker. This is tough. A lot of damage on the crackback. I guess if they fire up the Cottage, well, they can pop the food, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, Cottage, land for turn. So they go draw, go to 15, gain 3, go to 18. And then if I activate this, it would be 4, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14. Alright, I'm just going to leave back the Inquisitor. To kind of I want to incentivize them to kill the Inquisitor. I will top that. I think that one's good enough. I think I'll keep that one. Okay. So they can get back Liliana. Liliana just doesn't matter, though, right? I don't think Liliana matters at all. Leaner white artifacts list? Yeah, there's just like... The theory behind this list is it's just the white artifact shell, but a lot more 1-drops. Exactly like you said, just a lot leaner. Sacrifices a creature. Keck by Inquisitor. Alright, draw off turn. Should be able to wrap this one up, right? We can go... I'm trying to think... If I actually want to, I don't care about Liliana, right? I kind of just want to hit them for 7 and play Ezreal and pass. Yeah. I don't think Liliana matters that much. Could have activated Warden pre-combat, I guess. Then we go blue, white, blue, white, this, play Ezreal, and then I have mana up with Prototype. And I can even activate the Warden with these 3. Bottom, Bess. And I have 2 mana up for the Ezreal, so I don't think there's a lot they can really draw here. Yeah, super dead. Alright, well, my opponent had Shieldred in play for 10 turns and I still won, so I guess they get a pre-draw activation. It's 11. I'm just gonna do this. Take 2. I guess they can draw a removal spell for the Warden. That gets them out of this, maybe? 5, 8, 10. Yeah, I think if they... Okay, I guess not. I think had they drawn a Go for the Throat for the Warden, they might have been able to buy a turn. I'm not positive, though. Come on. Oh, I need to... You know what? Hold on. Was Untapped working there? I had it open, but I forgot to set it up. Yeah, Shieldred, not good enough. Wait, Anchorage? Not for me. Well, it only works in-game, so between sideboarding it probably wouldn't work. I did not try Omen Hawker, but it could be interesting. That's not the right command. I'll get it to you after. Alright, what do you want to get to Golgari? Evil for Shelly. I could Get Lost, also for Shelly. I don't think they have enough for Sunder. Diablo, no. Elspeth could be okay for grinding. Lishnorn's not super good. I mean, probably don't have to do a lot in this matchup, right? Can, like, trim a case, trim a Warden. I want to trim a Warden because I think they're going to be pretty heavy on cutdowns post-board. Alright, now that we're in-game, it should be working. Let me refresh it again. Or, you know what? Hold on. I think I have to activate it every stream, which is so weird. Let me activate it again. Alright, now it should be working. Should be. I don't know why I have to activate it every single stream, though. It should, like, automatically activate. Yeah, see, now it's saying it's not activated. What the fuck? Bro, it's literally activated. It says activated right here. I don't know, dog. I'm trying. Sure. Keep. Could this deck ever want the Ligma Jewel? Maybe. Feels so weird playing Tez and not Chromhost. Yeah, Chromhost is not super great, though. I guess I lead on Beach here. I want to go Inquisitor into Glyph. Punk is not dead. Thank you for the 30-month resub. Welcome back. Okay. Just play this. Could care less if they kill it, of course. I like this deck. Kind of feeling nice. I think I like this more than the Glyph Michiko's version we played before. What I like about this version compared to the other one is it seems like it's less all-in. You know what I mean? Like, the overall card quality seems a bit higher, and I do like that about it. What am I sacking to kill Glissa? Probably a Moonsnare. Yeah, okay, this works. So I can go Moonsnare. 1... Reliquary, sack, Moonsnare. Kill the Glizzy. And then Inquisitor. If I had one more colored source of mana, I could have also played the other prototype there. Shelly. Okay, get out of here. Not today, bucko. Not today. That's a good draw. Go 1, 2, 3. Don't want that. I'm a little choked on mana, but I guess I have the prototype for additional mana. I'll keep that. I could see bottoming it, but I like it. Yeah, I mean, the prototype gives me a mana back, so it's probably fine. Map. I'm the map. I'm the map. Any bats? No bats. Okay, so play this. Now, do we coat or do we glyph? If I glyph, do I have enough to activate Warden twice? I don't, right? Because I go 1, 2, 3, glyph on... Yeah, I can't... I'm not even close. So I guess for that reason we coat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do have enough to coat Warden twice. So let's do that. I guess it leaves me with no blockers back, but I mean, that's fine, right? Does answer the Sentinel temporarily. It's probably a fine keep. I could take one big hit from the Warden, it's not a huge deal. Alright, now we have a Flying Warden. Gets a Glyph next turn. Kind of crushing. They can deal us 8 damage. You know, that's bad. Yeah, that's about as bad as it gets. Okay. All right. We got a gamer. We have a gamer. We do have a gamer. You know, I'm not crushing as much now. Yeah, I guess I could just play the Otawara. That's a really sick path. Just replay the coat. That doesn't really get me anywhere, though. It's my alternative. Bounce the Sentinel just to buy a turn. That's also not great. Yeah, I'm kind of dead this game. Alright. I guess. That path was so disgusting. I don't know if there's anything else that gets them out of this. Kind of gross. Another coat. Another coat. I mean, my opponent had Children in play 5 turns game 1, and it wasn't even close to good enough. This is the only reason they're winning this game. I guess we just coat pass. Yeah, I guess we just coat pass. Man, this sucks. Can fire up one of these to have a triple block or something. Yep. Alright, +1 land. It's alright, we'll get him in game 3. Not worried. Me? Worried? Absolutely not. Never. I would never be. Yeah, I am playing a deck of blue and white cards. That is true. Non-artifact creature spotted. They probably should top that, I guess. Or not. Alright, Dick Toot. We can find a removal spell for the bad get back glyph. We're not in a terrible spot. Do not care about that card. Alright, make it 2-2. Big draw, big draw, big draw. Alright, 22. Can I race them? Is there any chance I can race them? Not with him at 22, right? 22 with a food. Can Glyph the other incubate token. Glyph this, hit with these two. Two blockers. Block here, still dead. So I guess we just have to play like a defensive Glyph. I can maybe hit with one of these. Three blockers back, block, 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 take two, go to three. Nah. There we go. I guess if I was going to do this, I probably should have glyphed the prototype. And then I could have glyphed the prototype and also animated the other incubate token. Yeah, I could bounce the code in a turn. But I should have glyphed the prototype, I think. I think that was a mistake. Just gives me one extra body if I do it that way. Call in 15 minutes. Would you have time for a deck tech? I mean, this match is probably going to take another like 10 or 15 minutes, so probably not. I can't do them in between games. My brain does not focus like that. Yeah, do it later. I don't know how the fuck Spike does that. I would lose my mind. I would absolutely lose my mind. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's what it is. Tranquilo. We are not alive. We are extremely not alive. All right, let's go to game 3. Tranquilo. Okay, let's bring in these get losts. Elspeth is dog shit. I don't want that card. I'm gonna cut another one of the. I cut a prototype. I'm just getting flooded out a lot. Well, they're just not gonna kill the glyph though. They're gonna kill one of the codes. I guess I could have bounced the code. I mean, I was at 3 life against the 2/2 bad. You know, just don't really have any outs. Chad, are we hyped for? Are we hyped for Chicago? I am very excited for Chicago. Have I tried Timeless Rhinos yet? No, I have not experienced Timeless since I got destroyed by Show and Tell 3 times last week. That format looks doomed. Okay, we can keep this. This hand's nice. Your partner and I's honeymoon will be MC Chicago. That's awesome. That's sick. Yeah, Chicago's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very, very excited. Oh, I meant to mention, for those of you who are interested, if you're, even if you're not a fellow Dive Down listener, if you haven't heard of the podcast, if you go to thedivedown.com/Chicago, Dave actually made a website for this. You can RSVP to our little shindig that we're having on Saturday. And all the details are on the website too. So if you're interested in hanging out with us and the Dive Down folks, head over to that website. Check it out. Land acquired. It's nice. With all these 3-drops. Which 3-drop do I lead with is the question. Okay, well, my hand's pretty duress proof. I guess they have to take Reliquary. Have I tried the standard Golgari Insidious Roots deck? I have not, but we are playing Sultai Roots later today. I have a little Sultai Roots cooked up. Yeah, they do take Glyph, which makes sense. I play Goat. Dude, this card is so like I have a much higher appreciation for this card after playing it for even just like 2 days. I only had to cast this card once or twice to realize how messed up it was. It's so good. If you want good pub pizza, you can hop on the south side line and take it to Hedgewish. Hedgewish. Okay. Good pizza, a block off the train. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing Friday night. I'm getting in like super late Thursday, so Thursday I won't have time to do anything. But I know Saturday we're going out. I forget the name of the place. He mentioned it to me last night. It's a pub. If I tried Golgari Squirming Emergence, no, but we're playing Sultai Emergence later today. Yeah, I saw TP. I saw. Cutdown is such an embarrassing card against me. Like, look at this. They can't even target this, and everything else replaces itself. It's like, that card's just not good against me. Alright, sure, I guess. Guess that works. We will, I guess, do this. This is more important. Mm-hmm. Play this. Alright, go. It is. Back to back Sultai decks, Bolt. Back to back Sultai decks. The thing is, they're doing two extremely different things. So, it's fine. Mosswood Dread Knight. They should reprint Fatal Push. Dude, Black Midrange is the best deck in Standard, and you want them to reprint Fatal Push? Why? Why would you want them to do that? I don't understand. It's already the best deck by a mile. Alright, I'm jamming. If they have a removal spell, they have a removal spell. They could just not, you know. If they don't, they're dead. Yeah, it's a pretty good top deck. I mean, they probably have a go for the throat. I could have waited till I drew mana number 6, but I don't think it's worth it. Just make him have it. Coat ramps if you hit land and flip. Oh, wait. I didn't even realize that I hit this off of the other one. So I just drew back-to-back Ezrams. I just realized that. I didn't even look. Okay. I kind of don't want to flip it because I don't have enough mana to pick it up. You know what I mean? But I guess if I flip it, it dodges cut down. Is that worth it? Yeah, it's probably worth it. It's probably worth. Dude, they're gonna be so bad. They're gonna be so bad. Attack and make a new manifest. I mean, even if they have a removal spell for this, I could just pick up the code and replay it. Right. Yeah. I was so excited that I drew Ezrim that I just totally forgot that I cloaked an Ezrim the turn prior. That was gas. I mean, Ezrim's good, but not that good. Okay, could try this. Put back Tapland. Could keep Tapland actually. Put back Island maybe, just in case I flood out. I'll keep the Tapland. The Jewel looks good here. Does it? I'm not sure that it does. I think you're trolling me. Ding 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 ding. Something tells me that you're trolling me. Yeah, but an ETB's tapped, you know. This is a weird sequencing hand. I don't know how I'm supposed to sequence this. I wanted to go Warden, activate, tap land, but perhaps I'm supposed to play untap land Jewel this turn. I can always just go Inquisitor Jewel next turn. It's probably fine. It's probably okay. Oh, is untap working, by the way? It should be. Yeah, it does say that it's activated. Should be working. Herd migration. She migrating on my herd till I'm domain. Deck is there, but the card hover isn't. That's weird. Why would that be the case? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, this thing. This thing. 1, 2, 3. keep that, I think. 19. Could Thousand Moon Smithy be good? A Thousand Moon Smithy is... Oh, fuck, we can't beat that. Alright, 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 fine, fine, fine. Smithy could be better than Tezzeret. I'd buy that. How did we ever beat this card? God damn. Do I think Blink 182 is too boomerish and we are scaring away Gen Zers? No, Blink 182 is gas. I don't care about the Gen Zers. Total War end step. I mean, they're just going to cast it again. Doesn't really accomplish that much. Like, what do I get back? Guess I can get, like, a turn or two to activate Warden a couple times. It's probably better than playing Case. It, like, gets a little bit of damage in and forces them to recast it instead of playing, like, an Atraxa or something. So it could actually be good. Okay, bounce this. Makes you think of Bionicles. Why would that be the case? Is that just disenchant? Yeah, disenchant. Technically, it exiles. What's up, Benny? Thank you for the 32-month resub. Welcome back, Benny. Yeah, this is not great. So everything is going to die next turn. I guess I just get in as much damage as possible, right? I think. Right? Seems like a bad matchup. I would agree. I would definitely agree. What's the cloak card? It's a land, I think? That's a reliquary. 9. Go. I guess I'll map. Map onto the anchorage, because it's not going to die to the lockdown. God, that's close, right? I guess I should have used the map pre-combat. Just missed the damage there. Well, Glyph is weird, because they're going to lock down all my shit, right? So I have to wait another turn on the Glyph. Like, I'm not going to be able to cast it next turn. I can cast it the turn after. But isn't that going to be their Atraxa turn? Like, they're going to go lockdown this turn. Next turn I go animate, attack for 3, put them to 6, play Case. And then they're just like, okay, a nice Case, Atraxa idiot, you know? But I guess, like, if I graveyard that, what am I looking for? Coat, maybe? Yeah, I think Coat is the only other good draw, right? Alright, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. They could also just cast the tracks at this turn. Not sure I can beat that. Yeah. Or let me go animate this, hit for 3, play the Case. Alright, maybe they don't have Atraxa? But even then, like, I'm still just gonna die to these Stompers, right? Even if they don't have Atraxa. Surely they have nothing in their hand, right? I can't even do anything, right? 1, 2... I'm 1 mana short. Okay. If I had 1 more mana, I could go fire up Anchorage, hit for 3, end step, trigger this, make one of these, block here, take 4, but I don't have enough mana to do that. Yeah, I'm just dead on board if I do that, right? 1, 2, 3, animate, attack for 3, make a map, end step, flip this. This is 3 to activate. So I'm just dead on board if I do that. So I think I just have to, like... Do this and Preach? They have nothing? Okay. Well, that resolved. I mean, at that point, what if I just pop this, hit exactly... I could hit Reliquary. Okay, I'm gonna hold that. I've had mixed results. I think like maybe 1 out of every 3 I've had some issues with, but maybe 1 out of every 4. Okay. Could have animated the clue and popped the map. Well, there's... yeah, I guess that's a good point. I could have tried to have a 6/5 to just check the Stomper. Oh, we're just dead, right? This only triggers on when it dies. Okay. Alright, well, we're dead to that anyways. Alright, Counterspell, Destroy Evil, Get Lost, these... don't think Reliquary is where I want to be. They got 5. Glyph is not that good against Binding. If I did this... It does kind of feel weird to cut Glyph, though. If you put it on Clue, you could have sacked it and still got the trigger. Did I have enough mana? Oh, I did. Yeah, you're right. Cut cards that are bad against Lockdown. I guess Glyph is okay against Lockdown. Just cut all the prototypes, then. Is Ezreal too slow against them? Keep prototype? And what do you want to cut, then? Cut Case? Case hits hard, though, right? I guess prototype can, like, bounce something if I need to. Nihilist, thank you for the 4 months. 5 months, rather. Thank you for the 5 months. Yeah, it's possible that Ezreal is a little bit too slow. It also just doesn't match up that well against the Traxa. This hand's good. I mean, it's not good against Lockdown, but none of my hands are. Brother, I'm not playing a control deck. I'm allowed to play with No Moralize, not in a control deck. What exactly about Spyglass Siren, Novice Inspector, and Warden screams control deck to you? You know what I mean? Like, I can't. I can't. I just can't. I actually can't. Actually cannot. They will simply not have lockdown this game. I guess it is nice that we get to get the Glyph into play before they lock down. Oh, they just have Binding? Come on, man. Can I bait a Binding? Do you think if I activate Warden, they'll Binding the Warden? Let's try and bait. Any baiters? I didn't fall for it. I mean, I can't cast the Glyph into Binding. I think I'm just going to go hit for 3, tap land, sack clue. I don't want to commit this to a lockdown. I'm cool with this. Maybe if they Binding the Warden in combat, then I'll commit the Inquisitor. Okay. I could also post-combat Glyph. Is that bad? That's actually not that bad. A little bit better if they have lockdown. Target the map, I think. Because I'd rather pop the clue to get an extra card. I guess you'd rather pop clues, because you can sacrifice... Yeah, okay, sure. I should always be targeting clues then, right? Because I want to give myself the opportunity to sack it later. Oh, well, that's pretty good. I guess I'll do that. I guess I'll do that. That's not bad. And now, even if they have a Wrath, I get 2 Glyphs. Here's the one issue with Glyph, though, is you do have some situational cards that, like, if they Wrath and I have no artifacts in play, there are some hits off of Glyph that I can't cast. But I guess at that point, just put it in my hand. This looks fine. Keep this. Domain is such bad stream content. I don't know why we play these out. What are you talking? Why do you speak? Why do you bother speaking? Why even do it? Literally just chatting. Actually just chatting. Yeah, they have binding. They do, in fact, have binding, since they got a priority window there. They're not going to cast it now? That seems like a punt. I can't keep that. I don't have a land. Oh, they're just not casting it. Okay. Chat, write that one down, though. They do have binding. Noted. Noted they have binding. Get lost, buddy. I guess I Inquisitor? I don't know. I feel like if they had White Source Lockdown, they probably would have cast it there. And I can always get lost at some point to get the... to just kill... I have 2 answers to the lockdown, so whatever. I don't know why they're not killing this Warden. Alright, keep my land. Surely they kill it now, right? Really? I'm confused. Okay, sure. I mean, they could still cast Binding with that. Okay, they're just not... They just refuse to cast their Binding, which means they definitely have Lockdown. Yeah. That's pretty obvious. So, do I main phase so I can pop the map? I can activate Warden and pop the map, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I do main phase. I don't hate this. Okay, so we should... Do you have to tap the maps? You do. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3. Uh, do I want another disenchant? We have the binding covered with Get Lost, so I don't think we want that one. And then we map onto the Siren, I think. Don't want that. All right, go. Behind. Incubate tokens? Yeah, it's fine. A small casualty. I actually don't know 10th degree. I don't know if it's better to scry or discover first. It's probably better to... It's probably better to map first there. Because then if there's a land... Like, if I scry first and there's a land on top, I just have to bottom it. But if I explore first, there's a land that I get to draw the land and then scry. So, I probably did that in the wrong order. It didn't end up mattering, but I probably did that in the wrong order. It does, but the problem is we know they have binding, so I can't go for Glyph this turn. So I guess we're just going Siren, Activate, Shove. I might even fire up the 2-2. Let's do this first. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I might fire up the 2-2 here. Hit for 7. Certainly don't want that. Yeah, let's do this. And then even if they Wrath us, we still have the map. We still have the map for, for Glyph. I mean, I have them dead next turn. They have to do something. Alright, fine. So they still have binding. Fuck. Okay, well now they're casting it. Don't... No, come on, man. That's cringe. Get out of here. Now they have Sunfall. Cringe. Cringe. God damn it. Oh, God, this feels bad. It's okay, they just won't draw Traxa. It will simply not have a Traxa. Smart out, can I? Do. This is not going well. I didn't have a Traxa, I guess. Alright. Hope your last card's not another removal spell. Please. Please, I beg. One time. My brother in Christ. They didn't even draw that much, to be fair. They just drew 2 Wraths. Well, actually, they drew 4 Wraths, right? Necropsy, Lockdown, Double Archangel. We can do a Gamp after this. Okay. Well, if they were going to do this, they punted. They should have kept the spell on top, right? To make a 5/6. I attack. Take. Alright, go. I didn't think we'd get this far. We're not, like, ahead this game, are we? What the fuck? They just have nothing. What's going on right now? I guess I should have given Vigilance, maybe. Herd Migration. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Draw card. Draw. Okay. So maybe I should give Vigilance. Ah, no, I have to sack 2 things to the Ezream to give it Vigilance and Lifelink. I mean, I guess just Vigilance is enough, because then we can block 2, take 12, go to 4, still keep this in play. They also just probably don't attack with the Archangel at that point. I mean, I have to give Vigilance, right? I think. Nope, I want to do that. Cancel. Alright, I got a 10. It's not Jover yet. Okay. Are they wrathing? Exile all creatures. Sure, that's fine. I guess I could have popped the clue and just put the glyph card in my hand. I could, but like, the problem is if I drew and hit a creature and played the creature, then it would just die to Sunfall, was my problem, right? But I could have just popped the clue and put the card in my hand, which probably would have been a little bit better. Yeah, I guess that would have been a lot better, huh? Yeah, just don't play it. So now we glyph onto this, the chump block this, because I am at 7. Could maybe go to 1 here and take a hit. It's turned out to be a much more interesting game than I thought it was going to be. What do you think, Chad? To be chump? They've already gone through how many Archangels? 2? I do die to Archangel if I don't block. I'm just going to go to 1. It's fine. 1 is not 0. Although that is a brick. Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, no, it does matter a lot. Because if their thing was a 5/5, I could have just traded for it. That's a huge punt. Yeah, that was bad. That's a massive punt. Me just not sacking for the clue last turn. That was awful. I don't know why I did that. Okay. We have died. I didn't know they played Sidebinder. I feel like that's not stock. Good beats, good beats, good beats. Yeah, I should have sacked the clue that one turn. Then I could have traded for the 5/5. It's like a fast Ezrim. I guess I keep this. Mono red. How's our mono red matchup? Also, is there any Gambas? Did anybody vote on this Gamba? Somebody did. Yeah, I'm gonna go tap land first. Classic mono red, by the way. Just has Kumano but no creature. Just a classic mono red draw, you know. Go Jewel Prototype. No, because I want to. I want to glyph the case token. So I guess we go case Jewel. You gotta love it when mono red does not have a creature for their turn one Kumano. Feels like you've already won the game when they do that. Gamba. Turn 2, Lightning Strike Your Face, Giga Chad. What's your life total? Take 3. Anyways, take 3. Alright. Well, we're dead. Okay, so we go Prototype. And then we go 1, 2, 3. Glyph onto this, and then just hope the slam Ezrim next turn, I guess. I hope that's good enough. You're lagging too much on my end. Is it the stream that's lagging? Stream looks fine. Chat, is anybody else having issues with the stream? Looks fine to me. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, today. Okay. I know Twitch was having some issues earlier because I was watching, I think it was Nassif's stream, and I refreshed Nassif's stream and it just went black. Like the stream was just not loading. Chat was fine, but the stream itself was just not loading at all, which was so weird. All right, knockout blow, Elspeth smite. I feel like this is maybe not a cope matchup. Ezrim's good, but I don't want 3 copies. Yeah, just classic mono red on the play, you know. I think if I was in the play, I would have been fine that game. How good is Sunder the Gateway against them? Is Elishnorn good? I guess they do go pretty wide. We could try Elishnorn. How many? I guess they have what? Kumano Urbrask's Forge. Sunder could be okay. Could try 1 copy. The first copy might be fine. Although maybe it's just worse than Get Lost. I don't know. This might be kind of a weird take. I really don't like Get Lost against Mono Red because they have so many 1-drops to put the maps on. Like, when I have Get Lost in my white sideboards, I typically just don't bring it in against Mono Red. Alright, we can work with this. This hand I can work with. Although I wish I didn't have 2 deserted beaches. Too many lands now. They kept the hand without a 1-drop. I generally do like that, for me. They kind of have to have Lightning Strike here. Okay. Right. So 1, 2, 3. Keep that. Now I guess the question is it worth putting the last counter on the extra counter on Warden here and not attacking? Probably. It does mean that it dodges Lithomantic Barrage, but it still does not dodge Frenzy, which is kind of awkward. Like if they have Frenzy, they can still kill the Warden here. But now it's awkward for them if their hand is like Frenzy Godric. They have to cast Frenzy and not Godric. Okay, so they probably just don't have Frenzy here. Because they 100% would have killed the Warden if they did, I think. Okay, so now we go. Definitely gonna play this. I'm gonna glyph onto a token, clue token. And then we can go 1, 2, 3. Bottom that. Hit for 10, leave back 2 blockers. Should be fine. There we go. I could have not attacked with the glyph token. Sure. It doesn't matter that much. Okay. What's their plan, though? So I wonder if they had Frenzy last turn and just chose not to cast it. I mean, in order to enable Frenzy, they have to attack with at least 3 things. So they're holding back just the 1/1. So I have a weird play here. I actually can kill them through Frenzy if there's a spell on top of my deck. Because I can go Case onto the Clue. That's 9. Use the map. If there's a spell on top, it's 2 attackers. They only have 1 mana up. So they wouldn't actually be able to Frenzy on my turn. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this is fine. I'm gonna take 7. And just hope that there's a spell on top. And that kills through Frenzy, which is nice. I mean, I guess they can kill the 5/4 now. I don't know why they would. Still lethal through Frenzy? No, because if I attack with Warden Spyglass Siren plus Case token, that's 3 attackers. Then they can just Frenzy the thing that I put the case on. So it's not lethal if that happens, right? All right, I bricked. You attack with the rest, right? Okay. So here's what happens: I case onto this token, right? Case here, send everything. They put token here, Frenzy this, and they take 5, 6, 7 damage. So it's not lethal. And if I go Case onto this, right? If I go Case here, send with these 3, they just kill this, take 6. Use the Case and get Warden to 6. Oh, I guess I could just do that, right? Do I have enough things to tap? I do, right? Oh, yeah, I could just do that, right? 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. This works. Right. Yeah, let me just do this. Yep, okay. This is lethal. Through Frenzy. I forgot that I can just activate the Warden. Yeah, you're right. What's up, Panic? So I wonder if they had the Frenzy the turn before and just chose not to kill the Warden. That's probably not a great play. They definitely should have killed the Warden the turn before if they had the Frenzy. Does Case give flying? Yes, it does. Case, whatever you sacrifice to the blue Case, that thing has flying. It gets flying into it in addition to its other types. But the Case is what gives flying. Tap land plus waste is kind of awkward. What's like the best case scenario for this hand? It's turn 1 tap land. Maybe it's actually turn 1 smite. Turn 1 smite, turn 2 inspector tap land. Turn 3 prototype case, flip, turn 4 Ezrim. Is that good enough? I think. Maybe. Maybe it's not good enough, though. Okay, well, if they didn't play a creature, maybe I should tap land here. Reason for no Thousand Moon Smithy. I wanted to try to lower the curve. Instead of Smithy, I'm playing more Ezrims. I think Ezrim is a better card than Smithy. I could be wrong, but I do like it quite a bit. Okay, that's a nice draw. What if I just go prototype pass, hold up smite? I like this. Played a bit slow. Yeah, mono red no 1-drop again. They haven't had a 1-drop all game. So it's when the aura dies. The adversary then. It's not bad. Oh yeah, they had Kumano game 1, but they didn't have a 2-drop game 1 when they had Kumano. I guess I just play my 3 spells, right? We go Inspector, Prototype. This is a bad way to do it. Maybe I should play the case. Sack this. Just kill their dude. Oh no, I can still play Ezra next turn. It's fine. Right, because I can tap the Inspector and the Reliquary to cast the Ezrim. Oh, actually, no, I can't play Ezrim because I have 2 colorless. Shit. I actually cannot play Ezrim next turn. Okay, now I can. Oh, I can also play Ezrim with activation up, right? Auto pay. Tap this. Yeah, I'm not sure they can actually win the game when I have Ezrim plus activation up. Perfect mana. Well, I mean, it's fine. You just draw the land 5-head, you know? Simply just draw the land 4-head. Hexproof. Hexproof, you don't say. I guess they could have double Frenzy in hand. Alright, play case. They didn't want to play anymore. Where'd they go? Man, Ezrim is really good against mono red, huh? Alright, easy dub. Ezrim, mono red killer. Chat, did we have fun in that match? Is that a yes or a no? What do you think, chat? Yes or no? Yes or no? This hand could be anything. Just run Moxes, true. Landlord. Why are they killing my 1/1? I was gonna block anyways. Brother! Brother, I am ill! I guess. Bro, I'm sick. It's okay, we might just solo them with Ezrim. If they don't have Frenzy. What if I say I would never surrender? Face down card. Well, we could talk about this, opponent. Opponent, we could talk about this. Does not have to be this way. What's the power toughness on the thing that flips and deals damage? It's a 3/2, right? It's whenever it or something else becomes flipped up, it deals damage equal to its power. Yeah, I know the prowess guy is a 2/1. The other guy's a 3/2, right? Okay, so I can double block. 6/0? Well, if it's a 6/0, then it just dies, right? And I block. Make you have it. Show me. Sure. Lightning Strike your Novice Inspector. Alright, Novice Inspector has been defeated. I cast Ezreal. Your turn. Good luck. It turns out that Ezreal might just solo them. Confirmed good card against Mono Red, by the way. Can confirm good card against Mono Red. Mostly because their draw kind of sucked, but I block. I'm gonna block. Yeah, I'm gonna block. I block. I will declare a block. I will block. Is Ezreal better than Bat Jesus? I think it's a better card, but it's also impossible to cast. It's double blue, double white, you know? So it's much, much harder to cast. Do a little hexproof. A little hexproof. Alright, that resolves. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that I knew what my card did. Alright, cool. I got you. I got you. What did we cut last time? Chat, what did we cut last time? I don't remember. I think we did not bring in Destroy Evil or Get Lost. This is a lot of 1-drops, by the way. Holy shit. How many 1-drops in our deck? The answer is not enough. That's the answer. I think I cut Jewel last time. Or maybe I shaved on Prototype. Shave Prototype, shave Case. I've decided that I want to keep all the Ezreams in. I know I shaved one last time, but I mean, that card just solos Mono Red. Especially if you have Jewel or Prototype, since you can just play it on turn 5 and have a mana up to activate it. What's this deck? It's just Ezream Turbo. It turns out that nobody in the format can beat an Ezream, so... Maybe we should just be playing 4 copies. I know it's legendary, but... That card's cracked. Ezream is good vibes. Oh, this hand's nuts. Keep. Literally better than Dream Trawler. Technically better than Dream Trawler, or... I'm going with something else. Cavern of Souls 2. Let's go. Cavern of Souls on... What creature type is it? Archon Detective. I would name Detective. I would definitely name Detective. This is a bit sus. Taking a lot of damage next turn. I may have to trade this Warden off. Even though I don't want to. That's kind of why I'm doing it this way. Alright, chat, we might not have time to get to Ezreal this game. It may not. It may just be a little short of getting to Ezreal. Oh. Okay. Yeah, guess that makes sense. I'll take that trade. That could be a lot worse for me. Ooh. That is an interesting draw. Now what do we do? I was planning on playing Jewel and passing. Because if I Jewel, I can Ezreal plus activate next turn. But now it's probably better to just go, like... Untap... Well, okay. I guess I can tap the Inspector. Right? I can go Prototype, tap Inspector, glyph the token, play tap land. Okay, I guess that's fine, right? Yeah, this actually is not that bad. Glyph here, and then still have the Prototype for next turn. We can jam Ezreal next turn if we want to. But I might want to wait slide protection. We'll see what they do. Dream Dreller. How unbeatable is this card in Limited, by the way? I have not experienced it in limited yet, but it seems completely unbeatable in a limited format. Just like, what are you supposed to do against this card? Just can't do anything, right? Yeah, I guess you just lose. You simply just die. Cryptic Code in blue-white? No, Cryptic Code's good. Code's based. To be jam? Kind of feels like their last card is a Witch Stalker. Probably shouldn't jam. I'm at 9 though. Maybe I should jam. Alright, whatever. YOLO. They will simply just not have it. They will simply just not have it. It's fine. They will simply not have it. You just have to believe. Alright, go. I cast Ezrim. Yeah, they don't have it. Nah, there's no way they have it. Ooh, draw card, discard. I like that. Whatever. I take. I'm taking because we can't lose if we don't block. All right, I'll take 6. Oh, they don't want to play anymore. Cool. Good deck. Ezrim, folks. Ezrim. That card's insane. So 4 Ezrims, or so just play 4. Any Doom Thors? I keep. This deck feels really good. Like, really clean. What's up, Thump Dog? Restless Cottage. Cottage. Do we glyph first or do we code first? I think I glyph first. Jund. Any Jund believers? Any Reed Dukers? Got bad news for you, buddy. I got 2 busted 3-drops. You can't take both of them. Alright. I'm just going to play the other one. I could kill the bat. I can kill bat next turn, though. Or like mono black with Glistic Carnosaur Splash. Could be. Could be. They could be an actual Jund deck. We don't know. Do they have the Glizzy? They got the Glizzy covered. This playlist does have some bangers. I will say that. No, I'm choosing to play Norn's Inquisitor over Surge Engine because it's 2 bodies, and just 2 game objects is a lot better with Warden. But, I mean, you could maybe cut Inquisitor for Surge Engine. I could see that. Part of me feels like they're trying to bait me into kill the bat to play Shieldred, but, like, do I really care about Shieldred? I have a 5/4 and a 3/2 unblockable. Why do I care about Shieldred, right? Yeah, I just don't think I care about Shieldred. Sorry, a 7/4. You know what? If you want to block a 1-power thing and take 11, I'm cool with that. I'm in. Deal. I'll trade my Novice Inspector for 7 damage. Ah, we're choosing to block the Inquisitor instead of the Inspector. It is smart, because the token would get into the counter. Chat, okay, hear me out. I don't know what happens if I do this. Can I transform the Incubator token? And if I do, would I still trigger the Inquisitor? And would it still be like a 5/4 with 2 counters on it? I don't know how that works. I think it would work the way that I want it to, but I'm not 100% positive. It would get the counter? Okay. I wasn't sure if it would, like, still be a creature if I'm transforming it. If your opponent activates a Restless Anchorage and you hit it with a direct damage spell, does it become Baked Alaska? It's a good question. I don't know. I do like Baked Alaska. Attack. What's their plan here? Their plan is cast Seek the Beast. She's seeking my beast till I'm taking lethal damage? Okay. Good enough for me. Alright, Jund. What do we want against Jund? Maybe this for Shelly. You think they have artifacts or enchantments? Probably not that many. Bring in Elspeth. Trim, prototype. Trim Ligma Jewel. I mean, probably don't have to do a lot in this matchup. Maybe Get Lost. Go like a case for a Get Lost. Cut the other jewel for a Get Lost. Alright, sure. No. It's she's seeking my beast till I'm questing her druid. That one we have down pat. I'm gonna copyright that. I think it might be Ratch. I am. We actually just recorded last night, Snack Bar. So I will be on the podcast this week. We actually had a very, very special episode. I won't spoil it, but you're gonna want to listen to this week's episode. It's gonna be a banger. Banger. Moss Wood. She moss on my wood till I'm a Dread Knight? I really don't want to kill the Dread Knight. I'm just gonna let them fucking have it. Whatever, dude. I don't care. Something's getting in the way. No blocks. Why does this song go so hard, dude? I don't know. The song just goes so crazy. Like, Glyph or do I code? I kind of want to code here, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I do want to code, because I want to sack the prototype to kill the Sentinel, right? I think. And then next turn I can just glyph the prototype. Or, sorry. I'm sacking... Right, I'm sacking the prototype to the reliquary. Next turn I can glyph the clue. Yeah. Okay. I think this is how I want to do it. Yeah. I guess I'm losing my 5th mana source to, like, play code and pick it up in the same turn, but whatever, it's fine. Alright, song request from Pure Yorick. What you got for me? Now, the first question I'm going to ask you is this on Spotify? You typed Nick Cage. Did you mean Nick Cave with a V? I'm guessing you did. Any Nick Cages? I do not think that Nicolas Cage creates music. To my knowledge, I'm not positive, but I don't think he does. All right, I don't want to go for the glyph into open mana, so I'm just gonna do this. Play another code. I'll just take like 8 more damage for the miss before I care about it. What did we hit, by the way? We hit a Coast and a Siren. Thanks, Auto Tapper. Path of Peril. It's kind of rude. I mean, I guess I can pick up the coats at some point, but it's going to take me a while before I do that. Shit is hilarious. Oh, the Roots deck? Dude, the Roots deck goes so crazy. I played like 1 or 2 games with it, and there's some pretty absurd turns. You can go really deep with Roots. One thing that's insane about Roots is if you have Roots and Tyvar in play, and you have like multiple of the 1-drop, I forget the name of it, but you can go like activate the 1-drop, get a token, and then use that token for mana because the token taps for mana the same turn with Tyvar, and then have another one of the Rubble Belt dudes and just like keep going from there. It gets out of control so crazy. It's kind of wild. Never punished, by the way. Wait, did I just leave myself dead to a land? I probably shouldn't have done that, huh? Whoops. Probably should have left back this Inspector, huh? I'm just testing other stuff. Interesting glitch with Deadly Cover-Up lately. Sometimes it lets me browse the enemy deck before I pick the card I want to search. On Arena or Moto, Luska? Yeah, that Inspector attack was kind of loose. Weird. I don't know why that would happen. Yeah, 2 roots go crazy, too. Just go, like, Tyvar, activate 2 roots, trigger Rubble Belt dude, trigger 2 roots. Like, that deck is... You can get some really insane turns with that deck. Is a Night plus lane 8 damage. Oh, why did I think this thing had 5 power? I don't know why, but I thought this thing had 5 power. Never mind, I'm not dead. Why did I played Golgari for like 2 weeks. Why did I think this was a 5/5? How insane would this be as a 5/5? Pretty good. It's 5 with Turtle. Maybe that's why I thought it was 5, yeah. 3-head streamer? Shut up! They're supposed to go like the other way, but anyways, they're dead. Cool. It'll be 4-1 with this deck. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. All right, let's change up the vibes a little bit. Easy dubs. We'll do a little bit of a recap of this deck for the YouTube folks. All right, YouTube. Thank you for watching those 5 games. This deck felt pretty good. We made a couple of changes over the course of the 5 matches. We ended up adding another copy of Ezreal and a couple of Enigma Jewels, which I know all of the YouTube folks love to comment when the deck list does not match the deck. So I will say that we did make those changes. So before you yell at me in the comments, we did make those changes. But I don't know, the deck felt pretty good. I was very impressed at how it was able to utilize Ezreal, and specifically after we added the Jewel, now you have kind of like more ways to use Ezreal the turn that you cast it, because like you don't usually want to tap out for it without protection. Always use protection. But yeah, I mean, it just the card is super insane, especially against the aggressive decks. Just being able to like have Vigilance, Lifelink Body, protects against removal spells. That card was busted. I really like the low curve of this deck, because like what's nice about it is you have a lot of stuff to do early, but then you also have a lot of stuff to do with your mana late. You have clues, incubator tokens, cryptic code activations, creature lands. There's just so many things to do with your mana later on that it feels like you never flood out with this deck. So would recommend. Love the deck. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, YouTube. Future me, get back to work. All right, what was I going to play next? Next was going to be Emergence, right?